Every election's interesting. You never know what's going to happen because we have such a big change in our demographics. You know, every 4 years we see that in our census figures. I think this time there's a lot of independents that are running. There seems to be real interest, which I'm thrilled about, that people are interested in running for council. There's new members of the Greens that are wanting to get involved, so that's also terrific because some of us have been there for quite a while. It's unknown till the day what happens, and be interesting to see how big the field is. I think last time we had 36 people running, so it'll be interesting to see if we get more. And then the community has a huge selection, and I think by and large this Shire has moved in a way where the Greens have been supported because at a grassroots level people have seen that we care about a wide range of issues. It's not just the sort of general view about the environment. It is about social infrastructure. It is about caring for the community in so many ways, and particularly in this Shire where we've had a strong focus on homelessness, on affordable housing, even though unfortunately we haven't been able to deliver. It's been the Greens who have done that, and we've shown that we're responsible in terms of finances, infrastructure that we've delivered that's been value added by having that environmental focus. We've now got all brand new sewage treatment plants that have been award winning and have created, sort of not by default but by design, public spaces where people can go to. Our West Byron plant is attracting people from all over the world for bird watching. So, we've done those things because we've been able to bring a new way of thinking to local government, and I think people recognise that. A lot of people probably don't realise that when I came into council in '99, we were $7 million in debt. All our sewage treatment plants were overloaded and in need of repair. So, despite anything I may have wanted to do, there were some fundamentals that needed to be addressed, and we've ended up spending $95 million building 4 new sewage treatment plants, which is a major feat. We've got the council chambers, that whole debacle that happened in the mid-90s where funds were transferred, we built things that we couldn't afford, and the community got a real shock when they found out that we were in debt. But thankfully people said, well, I suppose we had to say to them, we have to tighten our belts, we can't deliver on things, we just have to ride this through, and we did. And there was a great understanding from the community that the important thing was that we had to do without for a long time to get through that situation. Otherwise, and I'm still quite surprised that at the time we didn't get amalgamated, we didn't get sacked, there were threats, but we were being responsible. We're often doing things that aren't in everyone's idea of the right thing to do, but the community supported us, and that's been the real strength. I also came into council wanting to have a new library, so that's taken a very long time, but I'm thrilled to see the walls going up and it's going to be finished by the end of the year, and that's something that's really needed. That too was part of the problem with the sale of properties in Byron that led to the building of the Mullumbimby Chambers, and it's been very sad to see our library in Byron operating out of a very small space under terrible conditions for both the community and the librarians for a long time. So that's really exciting for me personally. I've sat on committees for years and it was one of my platforms. Biodiversity conservation, we've kept that alive. My first motion as Mayor was to introduce the biodiversity levy, and that's delivered things like sustainable officer, sustainable streets program, all the things that we've tried to do with the community to provide the training and the opportunities to assist them in having empowered, independent and sustainable lives. And the response from that's been great. Community gardens, the swap markets, all those things that people can get involved in and not only do sustainability in a day-to-day living way, but meet other people. Bringing community together in that social framework is a really important part of sustainability. And one of my biggest thrills is that as a council, we've represented the community in being able to deliver for the Iraqi people. being in support of them while they went through 15 years of negotiation with the state government to get the Indigenous Land Use Agreement was really important. And that was a struggle, but council stayed really strong and kept offering the support. And what we've got is an historic outcome, a national park, economic self-determination back to local Indigenous people, job creation, all those things that we did to support them so that Byron Shire can feel proud of that. And council had a really important role. We maintained a consultative committee. We had the first agreement with native title claimants by local government in New South Wales. Really big stuff, all done. I feel very proud that that's what this community is about, and I think we represented that really well.